There we go. Right. Oh, I can't find all my pens. What's this one? No, maybe not that. Yeah, so this is my Friday the 13th piece that I'm trying to finish. I think I was working on this last time on the last stream. But yeah, I'm going to be only an hour on here, then I might zip over back on TikTok for another hour. Yeah. Right, let's try and just work a bit on this. No, maybe not. But I need to maybe use this. I need to fill in all the around this logo if I can. Yes, I'm working on this for around about an hour and then I'll be back over on TikTok doing another live stream, I think. Hi Ryan. Yeah, I'm working on this Friday the 13th artwork, which is going to be an art print, hopefully at some point. Drawing on this thick card, but it's still curled a bit, like with the paint that I've added. But I'll sort that out later on, maybe. Cheers, yeah. I mean, this was an ink drawing I did on a live stream, but I like scanned it and then printed it out, and then I'm just colouring the print out. I've had to re-ink a lot of stuff because it was a bit more faded out, but yeah, copy and pasted the logo from the internet, so I ain't got time to draw the logo. The logo wouldn't look right if I tried to copy it or tried to sketch it myself, so I just cheated on the logo a bit. But yeah, just trying to go around this a bit, add in some more details, maybe somewhere on here, and more colours. I think more. I want to do more in the background with the blue. I think figure that out a bit more. Yeah. usually like people ask me to do like logos and stuff, and I've got no interest in drawing logos, to be honest. I like drawing illustrations to go with logos, but nothing. I rarely draw logos. And like I said, I don't like drawing them, so. So if there's a cheat or like a way around it, then I'd rather do that. Yeah, so this is going to be an art print, and I've got some art prints so far that a few that I need to like get printed out, and I'll just show you them. There's, if I can get this one in there, I'm knocking the camera. There's a Venom one there. Then there's a Carnage one there, which I've already got prints of. I've got A3 prints of, and I've got A3 prints of a Venom one. There's probably a few others that I need to get. I'm trying to order them in. I don't think I'm getting a print of that one because I don't quite like that. I don't know. I've got prints of the Ghost Rider one. Cheers, yeah, Ryan, yeah. It's trying to build up a few like art print ideas. Some I'll get printed and some I won't. I think I've got a better drawing of Nemesis somewhere which I might use as a print. Is the Darth Maul zombie head, which I probably will get done as a print. There was an old Jason thing, but I don't like the way I drew the mask. I think I drew it a bit daft, so I didn't really like that. But I just put it in this folder because it's somewhere to put it. But, there's some I quite like and some I don't. There's the Dead Space one, I need to order some prints of that. And the Alien one, which I've already ordered some prints of that. Got some. Cheers, yeah. I think a lot of them are just like based on ink drawings I've done, and then I just decided to colour them. Yeah, Dead Space one. Then there's this one, which I just got to paint a bit at the top. The Doom Caco Demon one, which I did. Still got to finish a bit of that off. But, and then there's the Return of the Living Dead one, which I did. I've just ordered prints of that one, so they'll be coming this week. So yeah, I can't wait to get prints of that. There's a few others, I think. Oh, the Demons one, which it's nearly finished that, but I've still got a few bits to do on it. The Stranger Things Demogorgon one. There's that one that I've got to finish as well. The Clicker, Last of Us. The Thing. Got to try and do this. Some of these will be prints. Most of them will be, I think, except a few that I don't know. The Thing stuff, Spiderhead, and the dog thing. Quite like that one. There's the Scream Ghostface. And there's the Resident Evil Licker thing there. Quite like that one, so that could be a print as well. Nemesis. I'm still not sure about. I like the grey tones of it, but I don't know if that'll be a print. The Vecna. That was just like a concept type sketch thing. Trying to explore the colour in a bit, but I don't know if I worked that out. Yeah, the ghost face one, I quite like drawing that one. Oh, there was another Vecna one, which, yeah, I don't know. Not really sure about. That was an earlier drawing of Vecna there. And there's a Thundercats one, which I quite like that one. Not too much detail on that really, more just the colour work. Still got to work a bit on that one as well. Daft Donald Trump one. Return of the Living Dead, another drawing from that. I won't be getting that Donald Trump one. I'd rather draw other stuff and rather than get political or anything. That was like an old Bernie Wrightson type tribute drawing of a zombie. I quite like drawing that. Sort of like the idea of that becoming a print. Unfinished, like bloater creature there. He looks a bit small, that one. The Pennywise. Oh no, I did get prints of that, but I didn't really like the prints that I got. But Labyrinth, like Ludo creature. Don't know if there's a few others in here, but they're not too great. Oh, there's a Walking Dead zombie, which I did on toned paper. Some of these will be prints, but there's the Gravelord Nito from, I think, Dark Souls. But that was only meant a sketch. I can't see that as a print. I may redraw that at some point. The Venom piece. And Violator. Yeah, some of these I have live streamed quite a lot of these, I think, some of them. Some of them I've been working on. I can remember drawing that and that Venom piece. And I think that Venom one. Most of it, yeah, on live streams. Return of the Living Dead, Tarman type artwork thing. I can remember doing that one. Some kind of Dead Space creature and zombie Superman, which turned out okay, not great. Various Evil Dead. Some of these are like just once I get better drawings. Chucky, which I didn't quite like that, so that won't be a print. Another Venom piece. That was a commission thing. They wanted a concept of it, like a sea creature type thing. But then it was just like a scan of the drawing, so I kept the drawing. But I quite like the drawing of that sea creature thing. But yeah, I did that on a live stream. And Zombie Jesus, I did that as a stream as well. And that was a zombie head sketch that I probably did on a stream. Yeah, I quite like that Nemesis one. I can see that as a small art print. Cheers, yeah, I like the Venom ones. Zombie one there. And there was a Day of the Dead. Dr. Tomb zombie, which I never finished really. I was working on a lot of the background, but I think I'd give up on that one. But if I go back to it, I could finish that one. I'd make a good print. So yeah, that's a few prints. So quite a few at the beginning of that folder is definitely become prints, I think. So that's why I've got to finish this one. go around this logo, obviously, because when I printed it out, it was just like this grey background, which was supposed to be black, but just have to go back over it and try and make this logo stand out a bit more as well now. Yeah, I think that's one of the best looks of Jason in that 8th film, even though that one, not a lot of people really like that film, but I quite like it, you know. Probably won't get much done on this, but as long as I can get this logo done and a bit of the background done, it's nearly 20 minutes gone already. So after this I've got to zip over to TikTok and do a stream over there. Even though I did one earlier, so I was drawing some kind of horror school thing. Yeah. Trying to do a few more streams here and there. I'll probably work on this type of stuff maybe over there as well. I really need to get this sort of stuff finished. There's this one, and I think there's this one where I was working on. A bit bright, that one. Cosmic Colours, like the thing. I'm just going to try and work a bit on the... There's not a lot to do on that one, but there's a bit at the top where the clip was, and then a few details and other stuff. Yeah, I like the background and the colours to it, actually. It'll make a good print, I think, once I just get all the details finished and stuff like that. So that's one of them. This one, this is like a Plague Marine one that I was working on, but I've got to finish a lot of the inks and then I'll scan this in and paint it like the rest, I think. So yeah, I'll work on a few more inky bits on that one. Yeah, so they're the main, well, these are the main three that I'm trying to work on. Hopefully get them finished. Just adding the ink around that, it just clears up the logo. There's some slight pixelation on this as well, on the logo, so doing this just clears it up a bit as well. Do for now on the logo. Right. Paintbrush. I think I need to find the other blue colours. Blue there. Massive tub of paints here. Just turquoise blue there. I don't know. Need the right light one. There it is. That one. Light blue pen. That might be a good paint to do. I'll try that one. Cheers, Enderman, thanks. Yeah, I always like the logo as well. Like, usually like logos in red just seem to look good against the back, you know, the black background, and that just really does. It's like that Return of the Living Dead one that I did. I copied the logo from, you know, Google as well. Like, just copied and pasted it just to put it in with my artwork. But it looks really effective. So usually looks alright. Is this? Oh, too watery. Too much water. I don't think I need water on it. lots of different blue shades to this, and then I can go back over with some white, because I want there to be some kind of shine from the machete somewhere. Maybe like a moonlight shine somewhere on the blade at the top. Hopefully. But I need to just try and do some more blue shades just over that, and then I can figure that out. Yeah, so this will be probably a short stream, because I've got to head over about 32 minutes over on TikTok, and I'll be carrying on over there, I think, and another live stream. Probably work a bit more on this or on them other two pieces, I don't know. So right now these are the focus to try and finish these. Try and get these done. Quite like that blue actually. But I'll have to continue some other blue here and just try and blend more stuff in. And if I can get a tiny bit of paint and just mix some of these blue bits, just blend upwards. Yeah, just trying to. I was originally going to think about like a dark midnight blue type colour, but it could be like during the day, like sky behind him, and then darkness on the top where the logo is. I don't know. I was thinking of some other colours, but I already did the green for the Return of the Living Dead one, so I didn't want to repeat that. So I thought I'd maybe stick with the blue. using this old brush for that because it's sort of like dry brushing stuff. It knackers your brush. So I'm using this old brush for that technique. I like it. It's like, I don't know, it's like some kind of light shining through or something. Maybe like going through the logo, maybe some like strands of blue or something, I don't know. Perhaps. Or I might not go for the logo with this blue, but yeah, I just quite like it. Let me get some more darker blue. Well, similar colour. Let's see if I can add a bit of that. Maybe just add some more from the black bits. Just go around. Yeah, something like that, yeah. Yeah, like light or something. I don't know. Does something to it, I think. I mean, I don't know if it'll show up on the final when I get it printed, but hopefully it will. So like lots of layers of this blue, I think. It's going to take a while to get the sort of effect that I want, but it's getting there. Yeah. Sort of getting there. I'm glad I've gone on that logo a bit. It still might probably need a bit more black ink around that logo, but probably have to do that with a paint or a fan brush. Some kind of paint or ink, maybe. I'll have to dig out the ink. Or the ink bottle. Don't know where it is. Try some more of this other blue. It's like to dry that brush a bit. That's too worry. Don't think it's showing up much of that paint. Also, this blue is sort of giving a little bit like underwater type tone. I don't know. Something like that. I'll have to do a sketch where he's underwater with a chain around him. That'd be a good piece of artwork to do, actually. Nice blue blends, I think. Yes, I don't know. Somewhere at the top. I was trying to figure out where there's going to be like a shining bit from like the moon reflecting on the blade. Maybe the machete, I don't know. So probably this, probably the edge, or it could be that edge, I don't know. So I'll draw this in, and if it doesn't look any good, then I can always paint over it. Yeah, like reflecting sort of spot right there. Probably add more greys around that just to make it more obvious, but sometimes these Posca paint pens that clog a bit. It'll become more obvious that that's like a reflection thing. Yeah, probably add some paint around it, just like a little blend thing with a tiny bit of white or something, just to make it look more like reflective or something. Maybe with a smaller brush. Yeah. Cheers, yeah, it does actually. Yeah. Sometimes you got to look for them points that are going to make it stand out or something. It would just might need a bit more paint or something. Maybe a bit of dry brush white, I think. Take a bit of paint to add to this, I don't know. I might need a better brush. This one's real thin, but slowly add some layers to it anyway. Oops. Need to dry brush that a bit so it's not as bright. Sometimes when I scan this in, I could probably do a digital edit or something and just add a bit more in, you know, to this and maybe darken it around it or something, you know. You can usually do good, you know, good little digital edits and stuff. Yeah, it's making more of that nice shine right on the end of the machete. Probably stand out more if I did a bit more blue, dark blue just going into that, but I think it's standing out as good as it can on its own. Just go for a bit more of that paint. Shining point right there. I think that'll do us. Yeah, stands out a bit more. I need to focus on that eye, a bit more shadow around the eye because there's a lot of the mask around it as well, so add a bit more grey around it. I think I'll use this thin brush for that as well. Smear down with water a little bit. More grey around the eye. Needs a bit more, less water, I'd say. Right, it's a bit dark here. And I can add a bit more blue on the eye a bit. So there, grey on the top of the teeth. Or the roots of the teeth, I suppose. Really, I'm just doing like little fiddly bits now, I think. You know, try and sort of like the details, I think. I think the blue in the background will do. It might need a bit more smoothing out. I'll go over my little initials right at the end. I probably might go over that in red actually, just to make it look like blood-like, just to match the sword. Well, the machete. Just a bit of water, a little bit. And make this mask look a bit mucky looking, a bit more. Yeah, it does. Looks a lot better with adding shading, more depth to it and stuff. I'll add a bit more blue to the eye, and then I'll do a bit of reflection thing, you know, things like that, and it'll just make it stand out. Let's try and do a bit more shadow work, maybe. Thin this grey out with a bit more water. I'll be zipping over to TikTok soon. Just about 4 minutes. Time flies. Well, at least I got around that logo. I added a bit in the background. Added that detail there, which makes it stand out. Done a bit of the eye. There's still more like grey details, because once I've done all the grey details, I can go, and some of these cracks I might just add like a white outline just underneath them or around them, and it'll look quite effective as like cracks on this type of it's like plastic in it, plastic mask thing. There's a bit more water on that. Oops. There's a bit of water on that. Probably have to add a bit more of this yellow just to, there'll be some like highlights on the mask as well, like lighter bits, which I'll probably add with white, but I'll do that right at the end. right, I'll probably come back to this. I may work on this on the TikTok, or actually I might do actually once I get set up over there. Yeah, so I'll see you over on TikTok. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching over here. I'll probably continue this over there in a few minutes once I get set up. Yeah. So thanks for watching. Cheers now.